supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Art of the Finished Wrestling podcast. I am your host, Rellz, joined again by my entourage of many wrestling fans and Intercontinental Blacko.
That's right. That's right.
I like that name, though. I like that name.
Fact.
What's going on, everybody?
What's good?
What's going on?
All right, so I got a question for you guys because obviously a lot of us are big AEW fans, except for Don.
And
I mean, yeah.
Well, no. Let me not.
No, that's actually correct. But go ahead.
Let me not shit on AEW because I don't know. I haven't watched the match or nothing about it. I've just been very critical about it because I've been a diehard WWE fan all my life. Well, 30 years of my life, so that's why.
That got to be hard. That has to be hard.
He's one of those guys.
Well, I haven't been fully invested in over 10 years, so.
Well, welcome back to being a wrestling fan, my brother.
I see what I can do.
All right, so I got a question for you guys. What do you guys think about the fact that no Kenny Omega yesterday, no Young Bucks, no CM Punk, and for the third straight week, they went over 1 million viewers, plus they had their highest rated viewing in the last year?
Makes me think, do they need Punk? Do they need him?
Nah, they don't. If they had the highest rating, if they had their highest viewer rating in over a year, and it's a 4th straight week they've been over 1 million, why do they need Punk?
Understand, they only got those ratings, one, because of the fact of all the drama. They want to see what's going to happen.
I mean,
That's all it is.
See,
Right?
I'm a Punk fan, and I'm an unabashed Punk fan, but I'm gonna be dead honest. They don't need him. They really don't need him. They busted that one good rating at that Rampage when he returned, and then at the All Out. But they don't really need him. They need to just let him walk. Let him go.
Overrated. Thank you.
No, I ain't say no. Whoa.
Overrated.
He's not overrated.
You disagree with me. It's fine. That's what I'm talking about. We here.
Hey, babe. I'm sorry.
Everybody got a price.
Andre, I'll be totally honest with you, bro. I think the CM Punk Lesnar for me felt wore off like a month after he came back. I really don't care for CM Punk at this point. He ain't really bringing nothing to the table, to be totally honest with you. Not at this point. And that man made out of glass. How you win yo Blacko? How you win the title? Break your foot because you decide you want to crowd dive. You be out for 2 months, come back, win the belt again, and then you tear your pec. You gotta give up the belt again.
Maybe honestly, real shit. Maybe, and this is a legit question. Maybe it's just time for the old guys to really sit back, let these young kids, go off. Maybe. I mean, granted, I understand CM Punk's a name, guys like Jericho's a name, and all that. Granted, but these guys is older. You know what I'm saying? Don't go the TNA route when y'all had all these young, fresh, up and coming, putting on 5-star matches. Then you bring these old motherfuckers and look what TNA is at right now.
Mm-hmm. I give you this, you don't really watch AEW, right? But I'm gonna tell you this.
I don't even know when they come on.
Watch it next Wednesday. They're gonna be first of all, they're gonna be in Arthur Ashe, so they're gonna have one of their biggest shows.
Yeah, it's Grand Slam.
What's Arthur Ashe?
The stadium in Queens, the tennis stadium.
Yeah.
So, and I'll be there with my shirt on, my brand new Acclaim shirt. So
oh man, bro, you should have said something, bro. I would have sent you a CM Punk shirt.
Nah, I don't want that shit. I'm good, fam. Yo, did you?
You actually need a God mode shirt, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I do, but not for the
go
reason
in there,
you
right?
Not for the reasons you think. You ain't trying to get me kicked out the arena. Yo, Andre, did you go to the AEW show in Buffalo?
No, once I found out Punk and the Elite wasn't coming, I decided not to go.
Oh, you one of those?
Yeah.
Shout out to you though, for taking that picture with Sting though. I like that.
I appreciate it.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's an iconic legend right there.
Then I met Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle told me that AEW contacted him. He told him he was done wrestling. He ain't wrestling no more.
Yeah, I know. He's been saying that.
You met Sting. You ain't let him put you in the Scorpion Death Drop?
Nah, man. See, he wasn't doing that. He wasn't as engaging as Kurt Angle was. See, Kurt Angle, man, people asked him to put him in the ankle lock. He said he couldn't because his knees was he just had knee replacement surgery.
Nah, Kurt looked bad, man.
Yo, if you look at Kurt Angle, it looked like everything hurt. He like Jeff Hardy. Yeah, like everything hurt.
Nah, he need them perks back, man. Kurt last time I seen he came in the Raw, was it? I think a couple of weeks ago. Oh, my man looked like he could barely walk down the ramp, man. My son going through it, man.
He came, and it was worse, Black, was the fact that he actually came with his outfit on, like he was gonna wrestle.
Yeah, nah, Kurt looking frail, man. It's bad, man. It's bad.
It's not even that. He just got surgery.
Nah, still, it's just horrible. Like,
he just looked like everything hurt.
Listen, let's look how Shawn Michaels look. Shawn Michaels look like him. Listen.
Oh, so Shawn Michaels look like a meth addict that's trying to recover. I like Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I like Shawn Michaels. I can't even talk shit about him.
I'm a big Shawn Michaels fan to this day, but my man looked like the average white guy you see walking to Walmart going back to his trailer. Yep. I'm just saying. It's bad, man, but that's my guy. But I ain't gonna lie, only person that still look fit is Triple H. But even though he's starting to look old in the face.
Yeah, but he almost died last year.
Yeah, he almost died. Like most of them have a foot out the door. That's it.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, I'd have been sad. I don't understand. I'd have been sad. Like I was sad when Chris Benoit died. I'd have been highly upset.
Yeah, I would have felt that too. I love it.
Oh, God forbid Roman died. Don gonna quit.
It should have been me, Lord. Not the chief.
Take me instead of Roman, please. Take me.
Not the
chief.
Yo, Don, let me ask you a question. You see them trying to like tease like a Roman Reigns Logan Paul match?
Yeah. I was on Twitter early and I saw it. And,
what do you think, Crown Jewel?
That might be the only place they could do it to get away with it. That might be the only place they could do it to get away with it where we won't. Like, Crown Jewel's one of those places. Because I do not want to see that shit on American soil.
But thing about it, though, it'll make money.
No, it will.
It's going to make money.
Logan Paul's a draw. I don't know how. Dude's a draw, man.
Yep.
Like, and I'm not gonna lie, he back his shit.
But he's not of that caliber. Like I was impressed when he fought Floyd. So it was like, yo, like you're not that caliber.
I don't like Floyd, but Floyd should have knocked him out just because I don't care his exhibition.
I agree. You know what I'm saying? But that's not here or there.
But if you see Logan Paul's match at WrestleMania, it was actually pretty decent. I'm not even going to
No. Yeah, he's definitely impressed me with the fact
he surprised me.
I'm more impressed with Bad Bunny. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
Not for nothing. Logan Paul played a heel roll perfectly though. At that moment.
No, I'm talking about like fluent, like moves being
fluent.
You
gotta watch that Logan Paul match then.
He surprised me.
Yo, he did the Eddie Guerrero suplexes better than fucking Dominic.
Rey
Mysterio.
Yeah, that's true. The Three Amigos.
And a cross flat. Yeah. Oh shit, he probably do it better than Chavo too, but that's neither here nor there.
Listen, Chavo, because of Eddie Guerrero, Chavo career never went nowhere. But because of Eddie Guerrero, Chavo got in the game, so it's like a gift and a curse.
Wow.
Listen.
Well,
how many
Chavo is under Eddie's shadow, so it's like
no, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like I'm not speaking bad about him, but like at the end of the day, like
wait, he's never gonna live up to that height.
But if you see his TNA days, they good. Like
first of all,
Chavo and TNA.
I'm never gonna forget the time Chavo pretended to be a white guy as a character.
Yeah. Current white. Yeah.
You cannot tell me anything. Like
if it's right, it is right.
Word. You cannot get away with that on TV now. What are you doing?
Listen,
yo,
it's worse than ain't nothing worse than do-rag Vince, man. Do-rag Vince.
Nothing worse than do-rag Vince because Vince got away with saying the N-word on TV and everybody thought it was cool. Nah, it wasn't.
Yo, I watched that shit recently. I laughed because it was like, yo, he paused for a second to see, he's like, yo, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. He said, fuck it. Yo, he does. He's like, I'm gonna see how far I go. He said, what's up, my nigga? Yeah, do rag Vince is something else, man. Like nobody.
Dude won the ECW title. You couldn't tell him nothing. Like
Listen,
He's like, I'm fucking hardcore. I don't care.
yeah, it's a lot of fucking wrestlers that had some type of gimmicks, like Smoke and Big Show. Oh, when Big Show was the smoker in WCW.
Oh wait,
Funniest shit ever.
Wait, time out. Disclaimer. We got to limit the curses. We got to get paid for the show. We had way too many curses last week.
Oh, see, yeah, you gotta stop being, you gotta stop being ECW when I'm going.
I counted curses, and we was at curse like number 8 right now. I was like, okay, let me chill. I don't
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, KD, I 100% agree with you. I watched that match.
Oh, absolutely. 45 minute. That's a 45-minute draw, right?
I watched that match the other day.
Oh, we jumping into
looking
for
for my most underrated match. I watched that match.
That was a 45-minute draw, right?
Yeah.
That match. Yeah.
That's one.
I guess Ric Flair versus Sting at Clash of the Champions.
I guess we here with it.
I bet.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess let's get into the topic for tonight.
No, wait.
You hear me?
Man.
Oh, okay.
You hear me?
Well, you know what? Let's get it, because we all got stuff to talk. Let's go.
So yeah, the topic for the night: most underrated matches. Don, I'm gonna let you go first.
Nah. I'm going close.
Let me go first.
All right, Dan, you go first.
There you go. Go, Dan.
He's born 2 years ago, so we gotta bear with him.
His most underrated match is going to be a match from like last week.
Bro, listen. Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio, Hell in a Cell.
I think it's about the Monday Night Raw.
Oh, the Monday Night Raw. I was there too. I was there.
I ain't gonna front. That was the first time you had me like 1, 2. I was there for that.
That Raw after Mania was the night Fandango. Everybody was doing this dance at the train station.
I was too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm not gonna lie. At a wrestling event, you're gonna catch the interacting, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, because it's fans just like us, man. You can.
Yeah,
like.
But flames like that's
like
no.
It was a good match. That was definitely a good match.
That's what brings out my inner wrestling, like going to live events, like how we go to live events. It brings out that inner that fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you realize there's about 25,000 more people who just like you.
Yeah.
The funniest thing that happened is you got your hat slapped off, but hey.
You let them slap your hat off?
Yo, it was an independent wrestling show we went to last year. Yo, I forgot. I think the dude's name was Grim Reaper. He was smoking a cigarette on the way to the ring. Yo, I went to give him a 5 like any wrestling fan would do, and the dude slapped my hat off, yo. Mad disrespect.
Oh man. That made my day.
I felt so disrespected. Like,
nah, he wasn't smoking. He was doing his heel. I remember that vividly. He's doing his heel stuff, walking around, messing with the crowd. I think you stuck your hand out to give him a 5.
I did. He slapped my hat off. Mad disrespectful. Wow. Yo, I ain't gonna front. For one second, I felt like that black kid with Ted DiBiase kicked the ball from him when he was younger.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was a good show though. That was a damn good show though.
First of all, that was one of the hottest moves I've seen. I still got that on my IG.
Is that the one where he did the destroy off the top rope?
Yeah.
That was definitely one good show. Absolutely. Yo, Jay Andre, what is your most underrated match?
My most underrated match will be CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio at Armageddon 2008. Best match on the card. And I was driving there because it was from Buffalo, New York.
He didn't have the straight edge mask on, did he?
No.
Yeah, he did.
No, this was before straight edge mask.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Ray that shaved him?
Yeah, it was Ray that shaved him. Yep.
Yeah, that was. I think that's when he first got the mask because he.
No, this was for the Intercontinental title. This was when they had that tournament, and it was down to him and Ray.
Oh.
Ray got a lot of low key bangers. That match with him and Eddie Guerrero at Halloween Havoc is always a classic.
Yep.
Ultimate Dragon.
Great matches. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Great matches.
Yeah, I think for me, my underrated match would have to be Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at Armageddon.
I don't even remember that match. I'm not.
Yeah, that match is you got to watch it. That match is a classic. That's a match that Sami Zayn finally got his revenge. He never beat Kevin Owens. He beat him that one time.
That cool Nova kick.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Bro, I love that when Kevin Owens turned on him, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
That's when I first got back into wrestling, to be honest. Because I was like,
he just said match versus title.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was one of those kids that didn't understand the concept when Rey Mysterio took his mask off.
Oh no, I was
like,
upset. They killed his drop.
Yeah, to this day, I'm still on why he did that. That made no sense.
WCW didn't really respect the luchador culture. Mm-hmm. That's what it really showed. Like, you unmasked him, Psychosis.
Yeah, he unmasked all of them. Moving to
LaPark is the only one that say was not taking his mask off. Him and Ultimate Dragon was like, no.
Yeah, the one time LaParker took his mask off, it turned out to be DDP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I got actually two. I had two actually. I had Nikita Koloff versus Magnum TA Steel Cage.
Ooh. It's a shame Magnum TA never got to finish his
bro.
career.
That blood that night was like, yo, Magnum was like at the top of his game with that match, and that shit ended. That was one of the matches before he ended his career.
Yeah.
And then I got Randy Orton versus The Undertaker casket.
Oh yeah, I thought you
No Mercy.
WrestleMania match was good too.
The one that he set the casket on fire.
Yeah.
Undertaker had a bad habit of getting his casket set on fire.
He was getting put in the He lost most of his casket matches,
which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I got two right now. I got it. Yeah, ready? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. One of the matches I was there to see, and one of the best fucking matches. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excitement.
That's 11 right now.
One of the best matches I've seen. I was there, and it's underrated, and it's hardly talked about. Triple H versus The Rock, 1998 SummerSlam for Intercontinental title.
Oh yes.
One of the that right there.
That's when Triple H had the powder thrown in his face.
Powder thrown in his face. He messed his knee up the same night for the match.
Yeah.
And
you was there?
Yeah.
That was a highway to hell, right?
Sure was.
Yeah.
Sure was. And
that's when we seen a murder on TV. That's when Kane killed Mankind with the sledgehammer he murdered him on TV. Yo, tell me. Yo, first of all, that's 98, right? Yo, he murdered him on TV. You can't tell me he didn't murder him.
Oh no, he definitely did. That was bad.
Yo, he took the sledgehammer and all you just heard was a thud inside of the dumpster.
Nah, the whole crowd was like, whoo. Like, everybody got quiet. It's like, whoo. Like, I remember that too. That was one of my.
Yeah, how old was you in that?
98? I think I was like 13. 12, 13.
Oh. Well, you scalped the ticket and went by yourself?
Nah, I went who the hell I went with? I think I went with my cousin. Like, I definitely didn't go. Because he's a wrestling fan after me too.
That's the same pay-per-view where Jerry got his hair cut.
Nah, I don't know. I don't. You know,
I don't know. Him and X-Pac had the hair versus hair match.
Nah, I think X-Pac fought D-Lo that night.
Nah, D-Lo fought Val Venus. I remember that because D-Lo had the chest protector on.
I know, right? Then you got hold on, my bad. My second one right now, I'm gonna throw Shawn Michaels on there. It's two of them. You got Shawn Michaels versus Mankind. The Mind Games match was good. Then you got the Shawn Michaels versus Diesel no host bar friends versus enemy match. When you got Powell on the table.
I wasn't a big fan of that match.
No, you know it's crazy. I had to watch it again to really understand it, and the whole storyline behind it. That's why I mostly enjoyed it, because they WrestleMania 11 match was horrible. That was botched city right there. So it's like, and plus Diesel, Kevin Nash, he couldn't work with big guys his size, so the little guys made him look good. Like the best big man match. The best big match Diesel had was with Undertaker at WrestleMania 12. Not really. It was decent for what it was. Bro, WrestleMania 12 was garbage. Nah, you had the Iron Man match. WrestleMania 12 was garbage, bro.
I fell asleep on that WrestleMania. So I can't tell you nothing that happened in that WrestleMania.
It had two good matches, bro. The Iron Man match, which I fell asleep a little bit too, and no, wait, was it two? Bro, us as fans could not watch a 60-man Iron Man match at that time. We were too young to understand. We were too young to understand
what the meaning of 60-minute Iron Man match was.
Yeah, it ain't need to be 60 minutes either.
Nah, it didn't. Then the fact that it went overtime too made it even worse.
Yeah, it wasn't really. WrestleMania 12 was garbage.
That was a quote-unquote beginning of the whole Shawn Michaels Bret Hart feud.
13 was way better.
Oh, absolutely, Chicago. That's the one in Chicago. That match, the Undertaker Sin match was pretty decent on that one too.
13?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I'll be honest with you. Can't really say because that Undertaker back in the day wasn't hitting it for me.
You didn't like that Undertaker?
He too slow. I mean, I ain't gonna say I was a fan, but when he became like the American Badass, or the Ministry Undertaker, he became better.
That was his worst.
You didn't like
that was his worst. Nah,
really?
I didn't like that.
I didn't like the Gothic one. The
Biker Taker was the best one.
Yeah,
Big Evil was. Big Evil.
Yeah. That's when he cut his head.
Yeah, Big Evil was. Big Evil, man, that not American Badass. Excuse me, Big Evil. That's the Undertaker. I was like, yeah, he actually started putting on them classic matches.
You knew he was going back to the dead man when he started growing his hair out.
Yeah.
Right down, he let it go for months too. And like nobody really thought about it. His hair started growing out. He's like, Then Kane did the fake buried alive on him. He came back with hair. It looked like Undertaker, dressed as Big Evil still.
Ain't nothing more Undertaker-ish when he and Royal Rumble '94 when he float in the air on the Titantron.
Oh no, ain't no more Undertaker when he killed Big Boss Man on TV.
Yo, he hung him, bro.
He hung him. Yeah, I was about to say he hung him.
Yeah, we realized that we witnessed a lot of deaths on wrestling.
Now, the most effed up thing I had to see on TV, and I don't know how it got passed on the TV on a network when Big Boss Man was dragging this man's quote unquote father's casket.
No, but then Big Show got the nerve to jump on the casket.
Bro, I don't know how they did it. I don't know how.
Let me ask you a question. What was more cruel than that one? That one, or when Boss Man killed Al Snow's dog and fed him?
I don't remember that one too much. So I'm gonna go with the Big Show one. I'm gonna go with that one.
How about what's just more fucked up when Triple H pretended to be Kane and fucked the corpse?
Oh.
Yeah, they don't show that on TV no more. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God. I don't know.
What was it? Katie who?
Katie Vick.
Yeah.
Katie Vick.
Speaking of which, that was another underrated match. Triple H versus Kane when the night he lost his mask.
Kane without the mask the first time was a beast.
Oh yeah. When he tombstone Linda.
Still don't feel it.
When he tombstone Linda.
Yeah, I never was a Kane fan.
I think that was the moment she realized she wasn't gonna be with Vince no more. He's like, yo, you making me do some crazy stuff. Yo, like, yo, nah, I can't do this.
Listen, man, that wasn't Do-Rag Vince time. That was before Do-Rag Vince.
That was after. Yo, that was no wait. That was right. That was before Do-Rag. You're right.
Do-Rag Vince came with John Cena. Became the face of the company.
Oh, when John Cena became they're trying to make Austin Theory now.
Yeah. Oh man.
They can't hold. Triple H is not holding on to that though. That's the whole crazy thing. I'm looking for. That's another thing I was telling you. I was looking for him actually to lose that Money in the Bank to Kevin Owens.
I could see it, but then I don't know because then I think he'll lose it to Gargano.
Yeah, I think he's gonna lose it to Gargano. Because it's a bigger feud that way, and I see Gargano turning heel afterwards.
Let me ask you a question: which match was better, Undertaker versus Triple H end of an era match, or the last or the last Shawn Michaels Undertaker match, WrestleMania?
Last one, Shawn Michaels match.
Both Shawn Michaels
way better.
I would say Shawn Michaels, but that remember I told when we was talking about it before, and I told you like that one was crazy because Shawn Michaels was doing all that extra.
Shawn Michaels,
but it still came out to be a great match.
And Shawn Michaels and Triple H tried everything to end Undertaker's streak in that match.
Yo,
Black, they did everything.
I watched it. I watched that. I had to.
They literally double teamed him to try to beat him, and it didn't work.
Listen, matter of fact, another underrated match that nobody talks about, that Triple H versus Batista Hell in the Cell. They last match.
I think all three of them were pretty decent though.
That last
match was whack.
That on the Hell in the Cell one?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
That Snake both was in the back like, yo, listen, that's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
No, that's when Triple H came to him and he was like, "Yo, it's over." And then Triple H collapsed.
Yeah,
He's like, "Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. You got it." He's like, "Yeah, it's over. No more. He beat him like 3 times in a row."
I think he gave Batista his best matches.
I agree.
Nah, bro. Oh, can I say my second most underrated match?
Sure, my bad. We just talking. My bad.
We just going underrated match down now.
Undertaker Batista WrestleMania.
I knew you was going there.
I don't remember that.
That's the one. That's 20. That's 23, right?
Yeah, because I'm a Batista mark. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, that was in Detroit.
Yep.
I don't remember that match. So y'all gotta explain that one to me. I don't remember that for some reason.
Bro, I thought Batista was gonna break the streak.
That's when Undertaker was on steroids, hard body.
Yeah.
Everybody thought somebody was gonna break the streak.
Oh yeah.
And then I was pissed off
when
that he
Brock
actually lost to Brock.
Yeah. Because nobody wanted to do it. That's why.
If you ask me, nobody should have broke that streak.
Nah, I think Undertaker should have just retired that.
Yeah, but the sad part is eventually Vince would have had Roman break it, so it would have broke anyway.
Yeah. Didn't Roman beat him at WrestleMania?
Yeah, but if you see that match was horrible though.
Yeah, that was
Undertaker looks like
Undertaker barely could stand up.
Yeah.
That's when he
Roman carried him the whole match.
Yeah, that was before his hip surgery.
Like did he get hurt in that match?
Yeah, man. So he had I think he had knee and hip surgery after that.
And he had a concussion after the match. He didn't remember the match. He didn't remember his last 3 WrestleMania matches.
Yeah, you should have stopped after the first one. If you couldn't remember after the first one.
Yeah.
And the thing is that they came out and made John Cena job out to him.
Oh yeah, that's right. 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, I wasn't a John Cena fan. I recently became a John Cena fan after watching.
Why?
After watching him.
Why would you waste your life?
First of all, why you become a John Cena fan now?
Because I watched him on his DC show.
If you want to be
that's my show right there. That's my show right there.
So you guys became a John Cena fan based off his acting.
Yeah, I did. Because I'm like,
he act like how you look.
John Cena is,
he does. He does.
Can I be honest with you?
What's up?
I was a fan of John Cena when he was a heel.
What, for 2 minutes?
Yeah, but then when he started doing the...
Yeah, he was. He started rapping.
No, KD, no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, KD.
Matter of fact, KD, I want you in the comments right now. What's your top 5 of all time? Because you putting Cena in top 5. I need to see what the rest of your top 5 look like.
For real. He gonna say something crazy.
He gonna say Cena, Orton, Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon, Stephanie.
Shane has some classics though.
I say
I'm not gonna. Shane has some classics.
Shane
definitely is on. Yeah, he definitely on my list.
Steve Blackman.
Nope.
But that's one of them when he fell off the top. Yeah, Shane was just willing to kill himself for the business.
Him versus
What about when Roman Reigns speared him, almost killed him? That was an underrated match. Shane, that was a Survivor Series.
Wait, so Cena, Rock, Sting, Ultimate Warrior, and Ric Flair.
That list is horrible.
No, Ric Flair, Sting. I can see Rock.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Rick.
I can see it.
If you're watching this, Rick, I'm sorry. I'm a fan of your personality. I'm sorry. As a wrestler, no, I can't do it. I cannot sit here and agree that.
Let me ask you a question. When did you start watching Ric Flair wrestle?
Who, me?
Yeah.
90. We came to
Evolution.
No, not that. When he came to WWE after first time.
92.
Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. All right, this guy's like, but then I started watching more.
You gotta go back, bro.
That's how I watched.
Yo, go
NWA
watch NWA
4 Horsemen.
Go watch Sting
That's where you gotta go back.
Go watch Sting versus Ric Flair from '88.
That shit it's not getting no airplay. Time for me.
Not even that. You can watch him versus Dusty Rhodes.
Most of his matches are the same though.
No.
Him versus Butch Reed. Oh my God.
You listening?
Those were some great matches.
Take yourself off. You just said Dusty Rhodes.
Whoa. What do you mean?
You wildin'?
Bro, Dusty Rhodes is a classic, bro.
My God.
I don't like the old school wrestling. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I'm a 90s wrestler. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
It's kind of slow.
Those were classic.
Old school wrestling is kind of slow. It's too slow.
I can't.
No, those were classics. That's when wrestling was.
You might as well tell me Bob back in his top 10.
Yo, you want to know something, Don? I got another underrated match now. We're going to go back. Ron Simmons versus Vader when he won the title.
Yeah, definitely.
First African American world champion.
They had to end racism.
But you know, that's why I said they robbed Butch Reed. They robbed him. Butch Reed was about to win the title from Flair, but because of that over-the-top rope rule,
that's
why he didn't get it.
That's one thing I hated about wrestling when I was growing up.
But hold up.
Over the top rope, there's a
The
disqualification.
crazy thing, it was two refs. When he threw him over the rope, the ref that got knocked out was he already was done. The other ref came in, 1, 2, 3 off the suplex back in, and then the other ref was like, nah, I disqualified him for throwing him over. So they robbed him. He would have been actually the first black NWA champion.
Yo, you know what makes wrestling? You know what makes wrestling as a fan makes me mad too? Like, say for example, when the referee get knocked out, and then another referee comes in. As soon as he's about to count to 3, that one referee woke up, and now all of a sudden the match starts all over again. I'm like, come on, man. Oh, I got another underrated match too. Survivor Series, Team Cena versus Team Authority.
Yo, I love that match.
Dolph Ziggler literally was like 1-on-4 and still won the match. Although Sting helped him, but still.
Didn't Daniel Bryan come back?
No, that was
that was Nexus.
Yeah,
that was against Nexus.
Oh. That's when Big Show turned on the team. Remember, thinking they was gonna lose.
Yeah, thinking they were gonna lose.
What an idiot, yo!
Yo, y'all can't let go. I can't. Power and Glory versus the Rockers. Another one.
Yeah, but you know what kills me for Power and Glory? The fact they lost to Legion doing WrestleMania in like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
So after that, it just killed anything I ever thought about Power and Glory.
Wow.
I got an underrated match for y'all. It's not even a match; it's matches. But I'm putting it as one. Booker T versus Chris Benoit.
I knew you was going there. I knew you was going there. And I'll take that and raise you another one. Sheamus versus Cesaro. Best of 7.
Nah, I'm gonna go with Chris Benoit. No, you know why? Because that made me really look at Booker T. I'm not going because before I hated Harlem Heat. I don't know why. I think it was Stevie Ray.
That's because they pretended. Is it because they pretended to be from Harlem when they was from Houston?
I think that was it. But no, you know what it is? I felt at the time, what's that? WCW ain't fit their style. I felt they was being held back, and plus, they was heels. I was always rooting for the good guy.
Oh wait, hold on. KD said Butch Reed was supposed to be the first Intercontinental champion because Ricky Steamboat left to his wife being pregnant. Butch Reed wasn't in the arena though. Neither was Jake Snake Roberts. Hogan suggested Honky Tonk Man and Vince McMahon. The rest was history. Yep, because the Honky Tonk Man went on to be the longest Intercontinental champion in history.
Until he got squashed and shit. You know how that go.
Yeah. Why is it that they last a long time and then they lose their title in a squash?
I'll explain that after we come back from break because I got a logic for that too. So if you're looking to start a podcast on the Evening Rush Network, and if you can find a space to fit it because they got so many shows elsewhere, this is how you do it.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
All right, we back. Yeah. So we're talking about underrated matches, but what was your question, Danny? So I can answer it again.
They always last I guarantee you Roman is gonna get squashed. They always get squashed at the end.
I think so too.
I don't see Roman getting squashed because he's Roman. Nah. So I don't see it. But to answer your question about specifically Honky Tonk Man, it was Warrior at the time. The dude only wrestled 3 minutes anyway. So and it was Warrior. So it was believable that he could come out and beat you. And on top of it, it was a surprise. It wasn't like Honky Tonk Man prepared for it. Because it was supposed to be Beefcake. So in the logic of it all, it's like, I wasn't prepared for this guy. Plus, it was the Ultimate Warrior. Plus, he went on to beat Hogan later on. So,
fellas, can I ask you a question?
But I was pissed off about when Becky beat Bianca like that.
Yeah. Because it didn't make no sense. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, fellas? Y'all wrestling fans, especially the Rellz and Don. Y'all been long time wrestling fans, right? And I always wondered this. Even Katie in the comments. What the hell did these companies see about Brutus the Barber Beefcake that I just don't get?
I got the answer for that.
Please,
he was Hogan's right-hand man. He was Hogan's right-hand man. So whatever Hogan said went. There you go. That's the answer for you.
Aren't they brothers though?
No.
Okay.
He's related to the twins though. Hogan's actually related to the twins. The Harris brothers. Those actually his nephews.
No. It's not his nephews. I know who you talk about because he had a nephew in WCW.
Oh, Horace. I think Horace.
Yeah. He looked like the Harris brothers though.
I always thought that was his brothers. They was underrated too. They just never got the right push.
Yeah, it could have worked.
Because Brutus went to WCW when Hogan went.
Yeah,
like everywhere he went.
He's always been Hogan's right hand.
Yeah,
man,
he's the Zodiac man. Then he's the Booty man. Then he's the
Apocalypse. Then he was the Butcher. Then he was a disciple because he looked like he took months off, came back mad juiced up on steroids and looked mad brolic,
looking like Hogan.
Yeah. He really did at the time.
Then the Warrior possessed him. And I was
they were holding hands.
Well, yeah, he took Beefcake away from Hogan. He did.
Like, it's like, come on, man. It's like what's going on here? I think that's the WWE started losing. I'm sorry, we off topic. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. I get what you're saying. They started losing the momentum. I get it. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. It's underrated matches. Underrated. I'm trying to think of a WCW match that was underrated.
Every cruiserweight match.
Yeah,
Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Bound for Glory.
Oh, absolutely. Was that the one where all the belts was on the line?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're literally. I think Kurt Angle won like every belt. Yeah, at one night Kurt Angle had every belt in the company.
Then you got me thinking about WCW now. I'm about to think about that now. Okay. All right, I got one.
How about
Sting
that
versus
party?
DDP.
Who?
Crow Sting versus DDP. And he reversed the Diamond Cutter for the
Yo. Yes, absolutely.
I don't remember that match.
Yeah, he won the belt. I don't remember that. He won the belt at the beginning of the show, and then DDP won the belt back at the end of the show.
Yeah, that was definitely a good. Cause that's everybody's either suspended or just the crowd wanted DDP. I remember that's what DDP stock kept rising at that time. So
you couldn't tell DDP. You couldn't tell the fans done with DDP at that time. He's hitting Diamond Cutters at everybody.
Oh yeah. And then we started doing different variations. So it was definitely like, but that's the thing. I think we
he will never be Randy Orton. RKO.
Who did he get
anywhere?
Who did he get
anywhere? Anywhere, bro. Anywhere.
Like Randy Orton perfected it, but DDP is the originator.
It's anywhere, bro. You can get it from anywhere. He made sure, like, bro.
You might realize DDP was doing that first.
Boom.
What's the best
he
one
wasn't doing it like that?
Let me see if we agree. Reynolds was my favorite wrestler.
But best Randy Orton RKO on Seth Rollins WrestleMania.
Yeah, we caught him in the air.
Yeah, when he threw him up. He threw him up like 6 feet.
I think the best one he caught him was
Evan Bourne.
When he did the flip in the air. He dropped up. Yeah, that's the best one.
Nah. Your timing got to be so perfect on that one because if one slip is
not going to look right. Yeah, definitely do.
Yeah. The way he was able to
kind of like bounce off his back too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The way he was able to kind of bounce off his back and catch him coming down. Yeah, that's when Randy Orton was going through body changes. Then he was mad skinny at one point.
Yeah, he was mad skinny
with no facial hair.
That's why I wasn't mad when he beat Benoit for the belt. I actually applauded.
But I was always a Randy Orton fan. The only time I hated Randy Orton, truthfully, was when he cashed in on Daniel Bryan and the Authority turned on him.
Oh, but you kind of knew that was coming. Randy Orton was like being a bad guy anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I got another underrated match. Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. When he suplexed him like 45,000 times. I love it just for the simple fact I ain't never seen John Cena get abused by that. I loved it.
Can I ask you? Because I lost faith in Brock Lesnar at that point because a couple years before that, they had a match. And it was like Brock Lesnar came in as a beast and John Cena beat him.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. When he first came back.
Yeah.
And then John Cena.
Like, why have him come back?
And then like a month later, he broke Triple H's arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I never understood why he beat Undertaker for the streak. I'll never understand why that was possible.
I'm telling you, you want to know how I would have broken Undertaker's streak? Who would have gotten it? Bray Wyatt.
No.
I would have given it to Bray Wyatt.
I don't want
maybe the Fiend, not.
Because
I would have made that too.
Yeah, I would have made Bray Wyatt the next Undertaker-like figure.
I'd have had Bray Wyatt beat him, but Kane would have helped Bray Wyatt win. That's the only way I would have been okay with that.
As always, Kane.
Nah, bro, I would have had him beat him clean,
I used to hate
bro.
that, yo. I used to hate that.
We as wrestling fans always realize Kane low key hated Undertaker, no matter.
I hate. Oh my god, I hated that. I'm like, yo, dude, mind your business. Oh, what? We bugging out. Speaking of Undertaker, that first Hell in the Cell match, him and Shawn Michaels, hands down.
Oh,
how we forget that?
I forgot about that. Oh, you want to go there? Undertaker, Mick Foley.
That wasn't a match.
That's another murder we almost witnessed.
That wasn't a match, bro. That was a dog. That was a fight.
that was another murder we almost seen on TV.
That was brutality at its finest.
That was the first time we seen somebody get thrown off the cage.
Nah, first time I ever seen somebody get thrown over when New Jack threw that dude off the scaffold.
He
tried to kill on purpose too.
Yeah,
on purpose.
The first time New Jack was the one that fell off. Because they were both supposed to fall off at the same time.
Nah, he pulled them off the
He pulled them off.
He pulled them off the ramp. He supposed to land on the table. He landed on his head.
Yeah.
New Jack is nuts. I don't know how people booked him.
New Jack literally said he tried to kill him. Like he really said it on TV.
He hate Rick Grimes. He hate him to the day he died. He hated him.
What's it called? The mass transit attack or something?
Oh no, that's what he bladed.
He stabbed a minor.
Oh, but that was a minor. I ain't gonna front. That was a minor's fault though. Minor faked his age. So yeah.
Nah, remember he stabbed that old man his last match.
Oh, he sure did.
Yeah, he's bugged out.
New Jack was wild.
Yo,
because he told you he was sniffing the coke.
He was on that powder.
He's like, I sniffed my coke and I'm going in. That was it.
Yeah. Listen, he did. Listen, ECW has some classics too, like even like RVD versus
Jerry Lynn. RVD versus Bam Bam. Taz versus Bam Bam.
Yo, Taz versus Tommy Dreamer was always a banger, even though he did it 1,000 times.
No,
Raven.
Y'all leaving out Sabu, man.
RVD and Sabu match is definitely crazy.
I'll be honest with you, Raven and Tommy Dreamer is with Sami Zayn as the Kevin Owens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raven and Tommy Dreamer? I thought it was Raven and Taz. I mean, Tommy Dreamer and Taz.
Nah, Raven best matches.
Raven and Tommy Dreamer.
I mean, yeah, with Rellz.
But were they friends at one point?
Yeah. The story was that they were friends in summer camp until Tommy Dreamer stole his girl.
Holy shit.
Hey, maybe Sami Zayn took one of Kevin Owens' girls. That's why he's always fucking them up.
No. Kevin Owens is a family man.
Wrestling storylines is some funny. Yo, listen, man.
Yeah, that was a storyline. And then he was with was it Beulah? I think it was Beulah.
Beulah, Francine, one of them.
No, it was Beulah. And then she found out. She told Raven was with her, and then Raven got mad because he found out he was cheating on Tommy Dreamer. And he found out Tommy Dreamer got her pregnant.
Y'all, how y'all feel about the Mega Powers Explode?
Classic. Is it especially the story told behind it? Oh, matter of fact, you know what? Another underrated match: Ultimate Warrior versus Macho Man, WrestleMania 7 retirement match.
Nah.
Yes. You bugging,
bro. I watched that match so many times.
Macho Man,
I didn't like WrestleMania 7.
Macho Man hit Ultimate Warrior with like 5 elbow drops. And
he got back. He got up every time, bro.
How about you gotta watch that match. That's a classic.
I watched it, but I don't remember it.
That's when Ultimate Warrior walked to the ring. That's the first time I ever seen him walk to the ring.
And then he thought he was leaving.
Yeah.
And he said,
and then
it came back.
And then it ended with Macho Man getting back with Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's when she jumped in the ring and helped.
Yeah. Sherry tried to beat Macho Man's brakes off in the middle of the ring after she lost.
I remember that. Okay.
Sherry.
It's crazy how both of them passed away too.
Yeah, CKD Warrior's best match. All 3 of them in that match. All 4 of them in the match. Actually,
Warrior's best match is definitely him and Hogan.
No. Macho Man's best match was.
That was a good match. That was a great match.
Warrior's best match was with Macho Man.
But
Hogan's best match was against Andre the Giant.
The Rock.
I would go with The Rock.
Nah, but The Rock held. That's The Rock's greatest match. I feel like.
What?
Nah, Rock had better matches than that.
What?
Bro,
Rock match at SummerSlam was better than Rock and Hogan.
Word, for real.
Can I be honest?
Nation Rock was the ish.
You know what match reminded me of Hogan versus Rock recently? It was the Acclaimed versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland.
Oh, because of the fan reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it because that fan reaction for that match is crazy.
Yeah,
and the fans were tight when they lost.
I think Brock is one of the only wrestlers that still get that pop, no matter what. You hear his music coming.
Nah, Randy Orton too. At this point, Randy Orton too.
Randy Orton, John Cena, and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, my dude still hurt, man. What's up with him?
Yeah, he ain't coming back to like Royal Rumble. I think Triple H at this point still get that pop too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but he ain't wrestling.
At this point, I call that
a different pop. It's a different pop.
I call that legacy pop at this point.
With that, if you smell, everybody's going. I don't care what you doing, it's going crazy.
Yeah.
Stone Cold too. You hear that glass break?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was just about to say. Road Warriors too. I was just about to say.
Yeah, they created the pop.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what they call it. What is it? The roll? What is it called? It's not called the. What's it called? The pop.
It's
it was always been called the pop.
Was it?
Yeah. Demolition versus the Road Warriors. That was another class.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
Mr. Perfect.
You know it's crazy.
Half the entire roster in the 90s.
It just it's crazy though with the Road Warriors, that tag team.
Mr. Perfect versus Kerry Von Erich.
Bret Hart.
That was a great.
Oh no, Mr. Perfect versus Bret Hart. Yeah,
Bret Hart. Yeah, another. Yeah.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that one.
No, Mr. Perfect versus Bret Hart. That was definitely he won the IC title. That was a good one.
That's what you ripped off half of Mr. Perfect's outfit.
Brett versus Bulldog.
Brett versus Bulldog. Brett versus Roddy Piper.
Bulldog
was coked out his mind for that match.
He couldn't wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how much you learn about. Like, we older now, right? And like you hear about all the wrestling stories backstage, and a lot of them always say Bulldog can carry a match. And you go back and watch it, you're like, damn,
you
they are actually correct. Like, yo, like they are like I watched that 92 match recently. I was just like, yo, you see Bulldog faces glossed out.
Mm.
And it's like, man, they were showing like even with Shawn Michaels, they say he was on the pills, like from 93 all the way to like 96. Mm-hmm. You could definitely see it.
And if you look at, and then you probably got Bret Hart in the match, like, man, I gotta lose this belt to this coked out brother-in-law of mine.
Yeah,
crazy, Bret Hart, because Bret Hart took it serious.
Yeah,
so, that's why he's one of my favorite wrestlers, because he always took everything serious. Like, Bret Hart sold everything.
Bret Hart versus Owen Hart, WrestleMania 10.
Yeah, that was a great match.
That was a good starter match. That was one of their best starter matches they had in a while.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. How we forget about that?
My bad. You said WCW, Rellz. My fault. You know what? I just seen it recently too. I forgot what pay-per-view was it. It was Dean Malenko versus Ultimo Dragon. I forgot what.
When you put Dean Malenko Ultimo Dragon in any type of match, it was going to be a classic.
It was for the cruiserweight title.
Dean Malenko was a beast, man. That Texas cold relief, you were just waiting for it.
That man was 1,000 hold.
Dean Malenko in the WWE now would succeed. Not in the year where he came in, because Vince McMahon didn't like small guys. So those guys was down. So, but now, because like imagine a Dean Malenko versus like a Johnny Gargano kind of match.
Nope.
Oh, another underrated match.
You're gonna get 3 matches.
I got another one. Adam Cole versus Gargano. Pick any which one you want.
I can't comment because I don't know these guys. So
you have to watch that match. That match like 30.
You didn't watch NXT back in the day?
Yo, Gargano kicked out of like every finishing move possible.
Yeah, Adam Cole, another beast. Boy.
Yeah.
Adam Cole was on a streak of banger versus banger against banger. Like,
that's Sheamus now.
Yeah, that's Sheamus now. But he was like every single match was like a classic.
Oh, Gunther when he was Walter versus Dragunov. Oh my God, that match.
Yo, bro, it was so fucking brutal, bro.
That's why I can't get into Gunther, because I liked him as Walter.
Right? Yeah,
I liked him as Walter.
Yeah, but the thing is that he now he's just Walter. It's just that they calling him Gunther. That's it.
Yeah, because now they slowly because now they slowly transitioning Bush back into Pete Dunne. Because remember, he used to wrestle with that outfit. Now he's back to wrestling like with the Pete Dunne outfit. So.
Nah, for tag team underrated match too, y'all might be like, I don't know. The New Age Outlaws versus Mick Foley and this dude Terry Funk, WrestleMania, for the tag team titles.
I actually remember that match.
I actually enjoyed that match. I think
that's the dumpster match.
Yeah. I was sitting there like, I enjoy these guys.
Yeah, because that was for Mick Foley to put them on the map.
Yeah, because they needed that.
Mm-hmm.
They needed that because the smoking guns thing wasn't working. The real Double J joint wasn't working. So it was like that's something they definitely needed.
The smoking guns ran its course. It would have never worked now. It wouldn't have worked at that time. So,
bro, you're
right.
Oh, of course.
Maybe the Uso versus the New Day.
Of course.
You could pick any one which match. It don't even
Any
matter. Their cage match was a classic.
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell? Yeah, that match.
Is this guy still hurt from New Day?
Yep.
How about the
Biggie?
He's retiring. That's it. No more Biggie.
Nah, they said
he
ain't
retiring.
They say he got like a 1 year thing for when he broke it. He got to check his neck. So
sucks.
Yeah.
But nah, that's definitely like it's so many underrated matches. Like we can't even name them all. Like we just flowing. That's the crazy part.
I say an underrated match based on what I just seen in the highlights was Hogan versus Muta in '93. Because I didn't realize Hogan could actually wrestle. Yo,
a lot of us.
That was a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Yeah,
Thank you for making me watch that.
Right, yeah, because that dude Hogan was doing hip tosses and arm drags, and I'm like, whoa, what?
Hogan could wrestle, man.
So could Cena.
It was just that nobody pushed him like that.
Vince is like, you don't need to do all of that. Vince is like, all you need to do is get beat down, kick out of their finishing move, Hulk up, hit him 3 times with the punches, a big boot and leg drop.
That's what he was in Japan, right?
Huh?
Was he like a 4-year champion, just like that? 5-year? Hogan.
Who?
When he beat Bob Backlund. Was he like Iron Sheik?
Iron Sheik.
Yeah, I think it's like 5 years.
Yeah, like 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid they're gonna do with Roman now.
Nah, they're not.
Nah. WrestleMania, he's dropping.
They should, but they're not.
They might do some BS and make him if they do book that Rock match, they might let the Rock beat him. And
they're not gonna let the Rock beat him because the Rock is not gonna stay.
That's what I'm saying. The
Rock is making more Hollywood money than anything. Why would
what do you think they're gonna do? Give it to the Rock and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, these titles need to be defended separately."
No, it's crazy.
Or do WCW did. Just reset the whole title page. I'll never forget that.
Just do it. The simple, easiest way for Roman to say, I'm not going to Raw. I'm keeping these titles on SmackDown, making one title, and just bring a new championship to Raw. It's not that hard.
Yeah, most underrated match. Vince
and Triple H win it.
WCW.
How about this?
Triple H is retired.
Match? The most underrated feud is Vince versus the steroid trial.
Hogan snitched on him?
Yeah.
How about Vince versus God?
Yeah. And he won. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, he won.
It was really him and Shane versus Shawn Michaels and God. And God was a spotlight highlighted on the apron.
Katie, I'd rather him drop the heavyweight titles than the Universal title.
Yeah, because the Universal title is Roman's belt. Yeah, I'd rather him drop the world title too. Yeah.
So are we talking about how Vince limo blew up and he came back the next week?
He's God. Didn't you see that he beat God?
Bro, he had to. Chris Benoit killed his family. Chris Benoit killed his family. He had to come back the next week.
Yeah.
Talk about a storyline that got messed up within a couple of days. I'll never forget that. I was sitting like, yo. And that fact, that storyline they put in SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. They put that storyline in when Vince limo blow up, but you to create a character, your limo blow up, and it was in the game.
Yeah, and that was supposed to be taking him off of TV forever. Then Chris Benoit died, and he was like, I think I'll be on TV for another 20 years.
It would have been.
Oh man!
You know, if that was his plan, it wouldn't have worked because it's like they're gonna see him when he goes into the venues and shit.
But that's the thing. Vince, even though they say like the WWE Championship is what it is, to me, I think the Universal Championship is supposed to be higher.
It should be.
So that's the highest title.
To me, I think WWE title is a higher title because it's named after the company.
Yeah.
But Universal all brands.
Yeah, but WWE
so does
the
that
world.
mean that he defends it in all the brands then?
So basically, Roman is the All Atlantic champion. Pretty much, right? If you would be technical about it.
Mm-hmm. He's the AEW champion technically.
If you want to be technical about it.
He wouldn't waste his time over there. I'm sorry.
We know it's crazy.
Sorry, representative for Roman.
You see that, right? You got to talk to the agent right there.
Trash.
Oh, that match, I just saw Cesaro on the chat. Cesaro and Sheamus as the bar against
New Day? Was it the New Day?
When he broke the beach ball?
I think it was against the New Day.
Yeah,
no, it was Gallows and Anderson.
Yeah, when his teeth went into the.
Oh, that was the Hardy Boys. That was the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, versus the Hardy Boys.
That was the Hardy Boy.
His teeth went into his face when he hit the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Nah,
most underrated match.
I think the most vicious thing I've seen. Y'all talk about that John Morrison joint was crazy.
Was it Starship Pain?
When they bust his face right.
Oh, that wasn't Morrison. That was his partner.
That was
Morrison. No, that wasn't Morrison.
That wasn't Morrison. That was Mercury.
That was Joey Mercury.
Yes, Mercury. I forgot about him.
And that was a Hardy Boys match too.
That was a ladder match.
Ladder match. Yeah.
Yo, his face swole up in about 2 minutes.
So
even though my bad, he ain't got an underrated match. He had a couple. I'm gonna say underrated wrestler, Shone Benjamin.
All day.
Oh, there you go. Shone Benjamin versus Shawn Michaels. That was my original underrated match.
Nah, he had a lot. He had a lot of them, yo. He had a lot of them. That's why I put the wrestler name out.
Can I say any Paul London and Brian Kendrick tag team match where they were defending the titles?
Yeah, because they were underrated team.
Bro, they were putting on bangers in the tag team division like crazy, bro.
I gotta go Omega and Okada.
You know what?
I
definitely gotta go with the Fiend versus Seth.
Hell
in a Cell?
That shit was a classic, bro. No, not the Hell in a Cell.
Oh my God,
the Saudi one?
Yeah.
Yo, because that Hell in a Cell one was the most bullish match.
Yeah, that was trash.
Yo, first of all, how do you lose in a Hell in a Cell match? Because the referee stopped the match when there's supposed to be no stoppage. You're supposed to only win by pinfall submission. Because he hit him with a mallet. And then after he hit him with the mallet and the ref stopped the match, he got up and beat Seth up. So it didn't make no sense.
That's why I said the Saudi.
And that was the beginning. That was the beginning of the Seth Rollins heel turn. Because the fans started booing him after that.
Then he turned into the Messiah. I don't know why they got rid of that gimmick.
I got an underrated match for you. SummerSlam 2017. Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you just said, my brother.
Samoa Joe should have been the champion at that point.
Braun should have won the title. That's when he threw the chair at Roman's face.
Yeah, but the thing is
that has to go against Roman. I see y'all a bunch of Roman haters. True.
But at that time,
you know what's crazy? I actually like the dude now. I'm not gonna hold you.
The most underrated wrestler is Roman Reigns.
Can I be honest?
I'm not gonna be honest
with you.
The most underrated wrestler right now is Sami Zayn.
Yep. But Roman Reigns, like his career got saved because they did to him what they never did to Cena. They turned him heel. Yeah.
Can you imagine what Cena's career would have been like if he had the Roman Reigns attitude?
I think that was the best. That was the best thing they did was turn him.
Yo, bro, Cena's coming back as a heel. I feel like because
Cena's not coming back.
The
dream is done.
Even if Cena comes back, it's never going to be as a heel. That's all.
He's coming back as a heel, bro. He said he wants one last. He said he wants one last run. I don't think he's gonna be Super Cena or none. He's gonna be heel Cena.
Nah, some people. Yeah. Nah, he could be regular because I mean, only person that fits that heel role coming back will be Orton. Honestly.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't think Cena could be a heel, bro?
Nah, he can't, bro.
Look at his early work, bro. Look at his early work.
He's too far going, bro.
Yeah, that ship is sailed, bro. That Cena heel turn is gone, man. You want to see a Cena heel turn? Look at Austin Theory. There you go.
Sami Zayn is not a part of the bloodline.
Yes, he is.
Straight.
Yes, he is.
Sami Zayn is not a part of the bloodline, bro.
The other day,
he is not a part of the bloodline, bro.
The other day, Paul Heyman went on Twitter and was like, "Yo, shout outs to the Usos for winning the belt. Shout outs to Solo. Shout outs to Roman, and even the honorary Us Sami Zayn. He is a bloodline member.
He is not a part of the bloodline.
That picture I put in the room had me dying, yo.
Oh, the picture with
Billy.
Yeah, that shit had me laughing. I seen that. I was like, y'all got to put it in the room, yo. I was like, people editing skills are serious, yo.
Yo, in the last 5 minutes of the show, can I ask y'all something? What do y'all think of this week's Dynamite?
There's only me and you that watch it.
Yeah,
you know, Black or I understand he's not a wrestling fan.
I actually watched NXT this week, so I'm good.
I watched it too. When Solo came out, I was like, yeah, he's gonna win the belt.
I watched that. I actually watched that match.
Can I ask you something? Why did he win? Just to give him a title so the whole bloodline can have gold?
Yep.
Yeah. He's not finished yet.
You know why?
He got another belt on the making.
Nah, because you know why? Because it didn't make sense. It won't make sense for him to beat Gunther for the Intercontinental belt. It won't make any sense. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's it's not. Sheamus, I think with the way Sheamus and Gunther's feud is, Sheamus is gonna end up doing it.
Right now they're about to die that feud down. I feel like Gunther is gonna take Sheamus out for a few months, and they're gonna restart it at WrestleMania because that's where I would have Sheamus win it. To be honest with you,
honestly, I think over the next 4 months you should have Gunther and his team go after the bloodline. I don't really want Gunther to lose, but he'll give Roman a couple matches though. I just want to see Roman's chest get chopped. I don't want to see Roman's chest get chopped.
There you go.
You just want to see him turn red.
Yeah, I just want to see his chest fall off in the middle of the ring because those chops are.
I just got one thing to say before we boogie. The 7 titles now. Let's get it. Bloodline, baby. Bloodline, baby.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Usos got 2 titles. They got both championships belts.
Yep. See, Katie said it. Gunther and Bobby Lashley's the reason why Solo's not winning IC. He's right.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, listen.
They won
the NWA title to the mainstream.
As I say, honestly, they did the next best move. They just made the NXT title look important now. So
the North American title.
Yep.
Yeah, I was watching some of Solo work. I'm not gonna lie.
Taz, bro. He looks like Taz.
Nah, why does he? He like a fitter version.
Put some boots on, bro.
Solo is a hybrid Rikishi and Umaga.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yes.
There you go. That's perfect.
Bro, definitely.
I wish that Roman, when he comes back, he's like, put some shoes on. Like,
I hate wrestlers that wrestle barefoot.
I'm like, bro, and then I hate the wrestlers that wrestle them because they never stomp their feet. I'm like, if I'm in any situation with this,
it makes no sense, yo. Right? Like it makes no sense.
They've done that to Riddle though. I think Riddle had caught this.
Nah, bro, like once in the blue moon.
Bro, that should happen in every match though.
But my thing is like, how y'all jump off the top rope barefoot to the floor and all that? Like you could break your you could sit yourself really.
But if you look at Solo, his feet are heavily taped though. So he got him.
But what I'm saying, mid-match, I would just stomp on his toes, bro. Like,
bro,
that's a logic gap right there.
That's like the eye rake, bro. Come on. that's like your eye rake.
It's not even an illegal move.
He definitely got that Umaga feel. Definitely.
He do.
I saw Taz in him this week. I definitely saw Taz in him.
I know one thing.
I saw Samoa Joe in him. To be honest.
Don't headbutt him, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Samoans don't hurt when they get headbutted.
I like what WWE is doing with that family though. I love it.
They make that family the most important family in wrestling, honestly.
It's about time.
Think about it. They deserve it.
They deserve that respect.
But Black and Gold is coming back, so I'm excited. That means Triple H is taking over.
Did you hear the last thing before we go? Did you hear Triple H had a conversation with Roman? We wanted to turn him back to a good guy. Roman shut that whole shit down.
Nah,
he's like, no, I'm good for him.
This is his role.
Not gonna happen, bro.
This is his role. He said, I picked it.
The crazy part about it is that once he beats The Rock at WrestleMania, he's going back to being a good guy anyway. So
people are gonna cheer him.
Man,
people are gonna cheer him regardless. Because at the end of the Rock match, they're gonna hug it out.
Yep.
Of course, that's family. Of course.
That's the whole point of it.
He's gonna acknowledge him.
Nah. I can never see The Rock actually acknowledge.
He's gonna acknowledge.
Yeah, The Rock is gonna. That's how you make the next star.
I'll be honest with you. If Rock loses and acknowledges Roman should never lose ever again. And I hate to say it that way, but you should never lose ever again. Until the next night after Mania and Cody beats him for the title. Yeah, because that's exactly how it's gonna happen. Right?
I think that's gonna happen. I think Cody's gonna beat him.
Cody's gonna beat him, and then like 2 months later, Cody's gonna be booed. You're gonna hate Cody.
Because he ain't come back for no reason. I'm telling you. I think he's gonna.
We all know he came back to get the title.
But remember, he came back to get the title when Vince McMahon was in charge. You don't know what Triple H is thinking.
Right.
True. That is true. That's definitely true.
That Legacy faction was a good faction too. I don't know why they messed that up.
They messed that one up. They didn't mess it up. They just broke it up.
Yeah, they messed it up and said DiBiase couldn't wrestle.
Yeah. Yeah, two out of three definitely had it, but yeah, Ted.
Well, no, because at the time they didn't think Cody. At the one time they didn't think Cody had it either. Cody didn't get it until he left, came back.
They didn't have no gimmick for him. They gave him the start with the Stardust.
That was garbage.
They gave him the mustache, dashing Cody Rhodes. Yo, dashing Cody Rhodes is underrated, bro.
Nah, Cody's best gimmick was when he had the mask on. When he thought his face was broken.
Dashing Cody Rhodes. That's when he had the mask on.
No, but
because he busted his nose.
When he was Stardust, that was not him. That was trash.
What?
He should have never did the Stardust.
No, he shouldn't.
No, that was not him.
You talking about when he dressed as Sinister?
I'm talking about when he dressed like Goldust.
With the black and blue paint?
Yeah, he's saying Sinister, same person.
Yeah, Sinister,
Nah,
I mean,
that wasn't him.
There's a lot of gimmicks that these wrestlers had that wasn't them. Like, I mean, listen.
Oh yeah, man. Well, that's another conversation for another show.
Ringmaster, Rocky Maivia, Aldo Montoya,
Shockmaster.
Oh nah, chill. Yes. I hated every gimmick he had. Shockmaster, Tugboat,
Typhoon. One show we're gonna do worst gimmicks. That's right. Goldust versus Razor Ramon at Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that was definitely dope.
And,
well, that ladder match,
the
Shawn Michaels,
because he was
Shawn Michaels Razor Ramon, that was definitely another classic.
Oh, WrestleMania 10 and the SummerSlam one, but the WrestleMania 10 was the best one.
Yeah, you know who never had a good match in my eyes before we go? And I was just thinking about this shit. I don't remember this. I don't remember a good Crush match. I'm sorry, I don't remember a good Crush match from the time.
I don't remember
when he became a part of Demolition. Match. That was his best moment.
Yeah, because that corner Crush. No, Crush's best gimmick was when he was part of Chronic.
I forgot he's part of. No, actually, he's the what's the DOA, the fake Vikings.
I didn't say when he's part of the Nation, where they rescued him from jail.
Yeah, bro.
One of our subjects is gonna be the most outrageous gimmicks, yo.
Yeah, we can definitely. Yeah. Listen, man, I got a lot. I got a lot.
No, and next week I think we're gonna do GM mode next week. Then get everybody a show, and then we're just gonna have to pick it. You're gonna draft your top 5 wrestlers.
But
yeah, I think
Yo, are you gonna get the game? The new. The new one, 2K23.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even know it was coming out.
Because I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do live streams of it because
I thought you talking about 22.
No, 23.
Came out last year, bro.
Yeah,
22 has a GM mode already.
Yeah,
and it sucks. Don't play it.
I don't even play it.
I play it all the time though. Like,
2007 has the best GM mode. I still open my PS2 to play it.
I enjoy this GM mode actually.
I had 22 until I got the created wrestlers, and when I put championships on and the belts look all blacked out, I was like, I can't play this
no. What I get upset about it is that you can't have the 2 belts at one time. I'm wearing the 2 belts at one time.
Oh, I get it.
I thought they was gonna fix that problem, but they didn't. So
okay, bloodline member.
Nintendo 64.
No, but the thing is that in old WWE games they used to do that. They used to come out with 2 belts.
You know my bloodline has all the titles in that as well.
So you created yourself into the bloodline?
Nah. My character is not.
You gave yourself like a Samoan tattoo from your neck down to your chest.
I destroyed the bloodline in mine.
I think I got the Samoan tattoo on my arm, but no.
Nah, that's classic. Every creative wrestler has that's classic. I don't
care. Don Uso. You got it.
Or the Goldberg barbed wire. That's classic.
Oh yeah. John Uso. There you go. That's his new name. John Uso.
I think I got the Uso tat on my arm and the Brock tattoo on my back.
I like
my character. Yeah.
I like that, Don Uso. That's your new nickname, Don Uso.
Don Uso.
You already know.
But everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. It's always been another fun episode of the Art of the Finished Wrestling podcast. Until then, we'll see you next week.
Yo, remember to give a like on the video.
Absolutely.